Hello there. My name is Delbert. I've been giving some reviews of my BCG treatment. Um, I've just had my sixth treatment today and did the roly-poly thing after the treatment, and everything went really, really well. I did miss out on probably the last 3 weeks of treatment reviews. I took all the treatments, but I went on about my life. Went on a cruise, went on a couple of trips to Southern California. So the message in all of that is that while these treatments are not comfortable, they're not massively painful by any stretch, you do get to go on about your life. What I've experienced is going into the doctor's office, getting the treatment, coming home, and being rather tired for about the first day or two. A little bit of pain when I have to evacuate and so on. Um, but after the second day, everything comes back to normal. After about the third treatment, I started noticing that I was feeling a whole lot better. Prior to being diagnosed with bladder cancer, anytime I went to the bathroom, it felt like I had a UTI. It was massively painful, and that's what got me to the doctor in the first place. But I started the treatments after going through two rounds of turf surgery. That happened. I imagine I talked about it in my first video. The first doctor was taking my treatment. We were at the three-quarters of the way through COVID and all of that. He said he couldn't get the BCG medicine. Subsequently, that doctor went somewhere else. My new doctor in the same office says, "Oh, the heck with that. I've got some of the medicine. It's no big deal." He did another TRPS round, which is removing some of the lining and some of the cancer via surgery. That I don't want to do again. I've done it twice now, and I'll do anything to prevent that. It's not that the surgery's uncomfortable, it's that the recovery is uncomfortable. I don't do well with catheters. I always blow them out and have to end up removing them. Um, but in any case, I've been through all six of my BCG treatments, which happen every week. Um, Going to the office for a few minutes, probably about 15 minutes. They put the medicine in your bladder. They send you home. You roll around on the bed for 2 hours, and then you drink a ton of water. I keep these bottles around, which basically give me a liter of water. I drink about two of them immediately after the 2 hours is done because you can't go to the bathroom for 2 hours. Um, and then, through three or four times of going to the bathroom, um, everything's gone and all that. I will tell you this, they do warn you that at least through the first three times of going to the bathroom, you need to pour a couple of cups of bleach into your toilet, let it sit for 20 minutes, and then flush it away. Trying to keep the bathroom as sanitary as possible so that it doesn't affect my wife or anybody else that might use it. Now, we're lucky we have two restrooms. So for the first day, it's my bathroom, and then she can use the other one. Um, but you know, my message to anyone that's going to have to go through this treatment is that while anytime somebody tells you you have cancer, that is a scary thing, or could be a scary thing depending on the type of person you are. Um, Having somebody like me look you in the face, say I've done this in real time. Today is Wednesday. I took the treatment about 4 hours, no, 6 hours ago. Had to calculate the 2 hours in for roly-poly stuff on the bed. Did the treatment, laid on my stomach for a half hour on the bed, flipped over to his side, half hour there, flipped on my back, half hour there, and then flipped onto the other side another half hour. Um, I'm going about my day. After I got out of bed, did my treatment at 10, roly-poly stuff till noon, and then the wife went and got lunch, and I sat and ate lunch, and I went not back to work. I work from home, so it makes it easy, but went back to work and did my work. Um, we're leaving this weekend to go on another cruise for 7 days down to Mexico. Um, just, for me, it's been doable. It's been no big deal. Um, anybody else has to go through this, I hope your experience is exactly the same. I'm told I don't have another treatment for about 90 days, but in about 2 weeks, when I get back from the cruise, I'll go into the doctor's office and he'll put the flexible scope down into my bladder again and he'll take a look at that. He offered to do it in the hospital, but man, going to the hospital, getting your anesthesia, going through that entire rigmarole sounds much more uncomfortable than doing a flexible scope in his office in, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So, in any case, if you have questions, you need support, you just want to know another guy's on the other end of the line, give me a message on YouTube here, and I'll be more than glad to answer it with what I've been experiencing. Other than that, hopefully I can put up another video as soon as I'm done with the doctor and tell you how it's gone. Have a great evening.